Hey there. Continuing with our series on Python data structure, today I am going to discuss about Python dictionaries. I have already discussed other data structures in Python like lists, sets and tuples. All these three were lists, tuples and sets were sequential data structure, whereas dictionary is of mapping type. Dictionary, if I have to give a definition, you can define it as an ordered collection of heterogeneous data in the form of key value pair. The key and the value are separated by a colon. One key value pair is separated from another using comma, and they all are enclosed inside the curly braces. On the screen you will see I have already defined a dictionary called D1, and if I try to print it out, if I type something like this, D1 is of type, and I put something like this here, type D1, and if I save and run this program, python dictionary.py, here you see D1 is of class dict, if you see it over here. Another way to create a dictionary is using the dict constructor. This is also a valid syntax. If I copy it over here, let me make it D2 and this one as also D2 and save it, and I run the program again. Here you see both D1 and D2 are of class type dict. This is how we define a dictionary. How to create an empty dictionary? Very easy. This is what I have something discussed in the set also. D3, an empty dictionary can be defined using two curly braces, very easy. And if I make it D3 and this one also D3, save it, run the program again, here you see all D1, D2, D3 are of class type dict. Clear the terminal. Well, let me print here, print D1, and I am going to print D1 dictionary, and I am going to make everything else a comment for the time being. This is how it looks like. Now if you pay close attention here, one here is a key, whereas simple is a value. Similarly, 2 is the key, easy is the value, 3 is the key, Python is the value, pi here is the key, 3.14 is the value. It means that keys can be anything. It can be a number, that is integer type, or a star type. So are the values. Only thing is that keys must be unique. How do we access an element out of dictionary D? Oh, that is very easy. If I go here and put the key here, print D1 and run this program, so 1 is associated with simple, so it is going to print here simple. If I change it to pi, remove it, pi, now it is going to give me 3.14. Here you see it is 3.14. So this is how we access the elements of a dictionary. Clear the screen. But what happens if I try to access something which is not in the dictionary? For example, if I go here and say give me 4, and if you see 4 key is not in the dictionary, let us see what happens here. Now it is throwing me a key error because it could not find the key called 4. So here we can use a get method. So what I can write here is that print d1 dot get, and I can print here 4, right here 4, and if I run this program, now I am getting a none. Let me make everything else a comment for the time being here, and we are getting here 4 here. Sorry, when we are trying to access the key called 4, it is giving me none. In fact, we can give a predefined value as well. For example, I can write here key not found. I can write here something like this. Now it is going to echo the same message here, key not found, and if the key is present, then it is simply going to print that particular key, pi. Now if I go back to here and run the program, so it is going to give me 3.14. So this is how we access the elements of the dictionary. Let's make it a comment, clear the terminal. Now how do I change the value? For example, if I want to change the value of, let us say 1, from simple to hello, very easy. I go here and assign it this. Let me do it something like this here. Print D1 before update, and let me put here D1 and copy this line and put it over here, and I am going to make it after. Let me run this program. Now here you see simple has been replaced by hello. This method of update is good if you have got just one value to update or two values, but what if you have got multiple values? Here comes update method to our rescue. Let me define another dictionary. I am going to define a very simple dictionary with one element, and if I want to update it with multiple values, so I can write here, and inside the round brackets I am going to put curly braces, and I am going to pass on another dictionary with two more elements and save the program. And if now I run print D5 is equal to D5, let me run this program here. Now here you see, now D5 is this. Earlier it was only, if I just go and print here, type D5 simple, so if you see it here, now it has been updated. Earlier it was having just one element, now it has got 3 elements. So this was update. Let me make everything a comment and quickly jump on to the other methods. We have seen clear, as the name suggests, it is going to clear a dictionary. So it is going to remove everything from the dictionary. Clear. And now if I try to print D1, it is going to output me an empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. Here you see. Make a comment. Copy. It is going to create a shallow copy. If I say D6 is equal to D5 dot copy and print D6, it is going to give me exact replica of my dictionary. D5, okay, it should have been D1 we have been dealing with here. So let me copy this whole line from here and bring it down somewhere here so that it is visible to me. Now D6 is same as D1. Let's make everything a comment. From key method returns a new dictionary using an existing one, and it will take the keys of the existing dictionaries as the key of the new dictionary, and if you do not supply any value, then it is going to set it to none. So if I tried something like this, dict dot from keys, and I put here D1 without passing any value, right now what it is going to do is that it is going to pick up dictionary D1, its keys 1, 2, 3 and pi, and it is going to override the values of all these from simple, easy, Python 3.1.14 to none. If I run this program, here you see, now 1, 2, 3 and pi, all they have been set, their values has been set to none. If you want some other value, then you can say, for example, if I want to put here hello, then it is going to give me a hello here. So 1, 2, 3 and pi, the values of all these 4 keys have been now reset to 4. So this was from keys. Next one is get. We have already discussed about get. Items is, let me, before I jump onto the items, let me bring it over here and put it over here. Here, print d1 dot items, and if I put it here and run this, now it is going to give me all the key value pairs in the form of a set here. Moving on to the keys, this is going to give me all the keys of the dictionary. Let me run it very quickly. Here you see I am getting all the keys from the dictionary. let you make it a comment. Pop d1 dot pop, it takes one argument, a key, and it is going to remove that particular key value, and it is going to return me as well. For example, if I give here 2 and let me assign this to pop element, something like this, and now print d1, print pop element. Now here you see it has removed the key value pair with 2. Now this part is gone, and this is the value for 2 is stored into the pop item. Pop underscore element, that was the variable name, my mistake. Pop item is very much like pop. Only difference is that with pop you can remove any key value pair that you wish, but pop item is going to remove and return the last one. Let me bring this dictionary item from here, and I'm going to keep it over here. I'm going to define a variable called pop underscore item is equal to d1 dot pop item. Now if I print d1 and print pop item, clear the, not there, I should have been writing here, clear, run the program. Now you see it has removed the last key value pair, that is pi 3.14, and it has been stored into this pop underscore item variable. Let's make it here, set default. Now coming back to the get method and searching for a key value pair using the square brackets. Set default is almost like the same. Only thing is that difference between a get and a set default here is that if it does not find the key, it is going to insert that key with a default value of none into the dictionary. For example, if I say d1 dot set default, and if I try to look for, let me first try to look for a key which is present. If I print it here, it is going to give me the output for 3, which is Python here. Now if I change it to, let us say 4, now because the 4 is not present here, what it is going to do is that it is going to insert, it is returning me none. And now if I check print d1, you will be finding one more key here which is assigned with the value none. Here you see, if you wish you can give some value over here. For example, I can say here hello world. Now it is going to set this key 4 to hello world. So this is how it works. Let me make it a comment. Values, let me first clear the terminal from here, bring it this down. Values, it is going to return me all the values into the dictionary. I missed S, it should be values, not value, my bad. Here you see we are getting all the values which were there into the dictionary. Update we have already discussed, so I am not going to discuss it again. Dictionaries are a very powerful tool. You should understand it better. There can be a nested dictionary as well. In the future I will be bringing about the videos how to look through the dictionary and nested dictionary both. And before I wind up, one thing I forgot to tell you, earlier versions of Python they had dictionary as an unordered dictionary, but if I'm not mistaken, Python 3.7 or 3.8 onwards it is ordered. Do let me know in the comments whether it is Python 3.7 version or Python 3.8 version. I am going to upload all these codes onto my Git page, and I will share the link into the description box. So if you find this video helpful, consider giving it a like, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends who are learning Python. And till that time, Happy coding.